Hello everybody, we have two welcomes this morning. One to the Good Food Festival and secondly to my kitchen where we're going to be making flapjacks using some of Hutano's lovely products and some of my natural yogurt. We start off with 1 cup of popped sorghum, which I have milled. You can either do this in a coffee grinder or using a stick blender. Pop that into your bowl. And then we're going to add 2 cups of plain flour, which I've got in here when I can open the tin. There we go. 1, we're going to sieve that in. And 2. There we go. Then I'm going to add 2½ teaspoons of baking powder. 1, 2 and a half. Then our magic little ingredient here is 1½ teaspoons of baobab powder. This baobab powder just reacts beautifully with the baking powder and we get lovely soft flapjacks. So we're going to give that a little sift into the bowl there, just to mix it all up nicely. Then I'll just take a spoon and we'll just really see that everything's well combined. Right, so that's looking all well combined. Then into here I'm going to put my eggs. 1, 2, and we're going to pop a little bit of natural yogurt. This also helps to give you a nice soft flapjack because it reacts with the baking powder, the acid in the yogurt, and that also makes them rise nicely. And then we've got 1½ cups of milk. 1 and a half. That's that. And then 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. I like sunflower or sesame seed oil the best. They have good flavors. Pop that in there. Then give that a good whisk. Combine everything. That should do it. And then just chuck all your dry ingredients one time into there and give it another little whisk. I like using a whisk because the whisk combines everything quickly, but the trick is not to overbeat it. You do want some air left in there, and that's it, done. Now from here we will go to the frying pan. Right, we're ready to cook the flapjacks. I've got a damp towel waiting here to receive the cooked flapjacks. I've got that all ready. We're going to put a little bit of oil into the pan, a tiny wee bit. Take a folded up paper towel and just wipe out the excess, because you don't want to fry these. The oil's merely stopping the flapjacks from sticking, so we give that a good little rub down. This should take 3 flapjacks for each cooking. You can see there's a reaction happening here. The batter is nice and light already. Now the trick here is to put the lid on top of the pan, because when there's a nice steam build-up, you also get all that ingredient mixing and reacting and forming a lovely soft pancake or flapjack. Right, here we go. We're going to flip them over 1, 2, 3. Whoa, come on, off you go. There we go. And then wait for a couple of minutes and we'll check on them. If they're not entirely cooked, you can just keep flapping them. There we go. The beauty with flapjacks is that they're cooked so quickly. If you know you're having people over for tea, you can actually whip some up in 20 minutes and look like a bit of a domestic goddess. And here we have it. A delicious plate of flapjacks. I've popped a little bit of local raspberry jam, some whipped cream, a few hatcha nuts toasted and sprinkled on the top, and some amaranth. You can also freeze these flapjacks and use them at a later date. They can be used for savory purposes. Delicious with egg and bacon in the morning. And thank you so much for joining me today, and I certainly hope you try this extra super tasty recipe and get down and make some for yourselves. Bye-bye.